Thanks.
Yeah, that's, aren't they a governing board? Yes, they are.
We're not putting it on the registry. On the 40.
They're doing it at both. They're doing it on the road.
They haven't.
So we're now looking at E1, the Mayor's report. Do we have a movement to receive the report? Thank you, Pip, and seconded Brenda. All those in favour, please say aye.
Aye.
All those against, the motion is carried. So as you can see, I've got two remits and one remit and the LGNZ conference registration. So we have the option to have two councillors attend. It's in Palmerston North, so nice and easy to get to. Not a lot of cost to get there. You've had two names put forward.
North, not surprising. They should pay you to leave.
There we are in public. I'm sure I have an email from Mark Smith, from Colin and from Pam, who would like to attend. Does anyone else? No, I think a couple of people replied they couldn't, but is there anyone else who would like to attend?
After what I've just said, basically not.
I don't want to attend. I do have a question. It's over how many days?
It's 2.5 days.
Yeah, and are the councillors required to travel each day, or will they be staying in homes?
Yeah,
So they are, okay, so that wasn't on the thingy. So, yeah.
I'm overseas. So
I'm leaning.
Which country? Because I might be able to insult them as well.
Anyone else? Anyone? So
Cool.
well, that makes it very simple. I'll get on to that. So do we have a movement to approve that the Mayor and two additional councillors as Colin Olds and Pam Colenso will attend the LGNZ conference in Palmerston North on the 20th to the 22nd of July 2022. Alistair, seconded Lee. All those in favour, please say aye. Aye. All those against, the motion is carried.
Trying to get us.
we're going to share a room, Pam.
Oh, that's an interesting.
With Alex. With Alex. With Alex.
No, don't do that. Been there, done
Is he about
there has been an email, and we're just checking that Narita Hooper and another member of the Māori Standing Committee would like to attend, and they have the budget to do that. I don't think we need a resolution. We're just checking to see that non-elected officials are able to attend. But I've said that fundamentally I see benefit from that.
And particularly as Marita's been part of the female tour, which is the local government NG support.
Yeah.
Representation.
So we'll let you know on that one when we've got clarification over on attendance, non-elected officials. They're appointed.
That's fantastic. That'd be great.
Perfect. We also have a remit from the Carlton District Council who have asked us to be a seconder or supporter, depending on the timing. And I assume that you've read that remit.
Just doesn't go far
This is
enough.
a remit I think that has come up in the past with LGNZ and not accepted by the government, but it's particularly well worded. And I think with the issue with looking into Māori wards in the South Wairarapa, it's certainly something that needs to be addressed quite quickly.
It's equally a matter the Māori Standing Committee have raised.
Yes.
And this actually goes in the direction of supporting what the Standing Committee have indicated.
So your worship, have Mary Standing Committee been privy to have a look at this and to see what they would support?
We've had a discussion previously about the changes required within the Electoral Act.
Right.
Not this particular remit, it's only just been received.
Okay.
They've certainly said, because this was they had quite a discussion at the time around the Māori wards, they've certainly said that they're not happy with the law as it is because it means it polarises people about where they wish to stand. It actually disadvantages Māori, and this one goes to address that.
Is there any way that this remit can go further?
This remit is merely, if there was going to be a law change, it would go through a consultation process. And certainly then the Māori Standing Committee will be able to submit prior to any law change. Council and Council.
It's just that my concern, which I have raised previously as well, is the other fact that if you are on the Māori roll, which means that you can vote for the Māori ward representative, you only get one vote for that and one vote for the mayor. Whereas if you're on the general roll, then you're able to vote for, you have 3 votes and for the mayor. And so to me, I don't think this goes quite far enough with regards to actually looking at it's still shackling.
Totally.
Yeah.
Agree with you.
And it's not being fair.
Yeah, we can't, so what this will do, though, will cause if they accept that the law needs changing, will trigger a consultation process for those additional areas to be addressed. At the moment, it's not an issue for the South Wairarapa until such time as we have a Māori ward for our governance review. So
I would support that, yes.
Yeah. So do we have a mover?
No.
So, yep.
Yeah. So I'm really uncomfortable that this should come before Māori Standing Committee before we can actually confirm our support. I think they should actually have a view of this. I mean, they are the Māori Standing Board. We're dragging them into our decision without consulting with them.
And their role is as a partner for the.
I'm going to then change this. Do we have a mover to approve to support the Māori electoral option remit for the Carlton District Council, subject to approval from the Māori Standing Committee by email? Right?
Very good.
By
Yeah,
very good.
So now can have you second.
All those in favour,
Aye.
say aye.
Aye.
All those against? Motion is
And
carried.
yeah, good point.
Good point.
So we, with regards to we've discussed this and we didn't actually resolve, but the 2 councillors to sit on the future of local government working group that the Wairarapa has created. We have currently Lee and Garrick put forward as representing South Wairarapa on that. Does anyone else have any opinions on this?
I thought we were.
I thought it would have been.
It's just not, it's not
Yeah.
recorded on the
I must admit, this is
You've
quite an
been to both of the
exciting group
meetings,
by the look of it. I mean, from reading through the minutes and that, there's lots of things, lots of really interesting stuff that you're discussing. And I look forward to the reports as they come through. So I'd quite like to nominate, to
Put your name forward.
ratify. No, I'm not putting my name forward to
I'm pretty
Garrick.
sure you want your name put forward.
Why? You've got 2 competent councillors on there. Why would you replace them with somebody?
Cool. So you're moving quiet. Keep digging. Continue the discussion.
So which one are we talking? We're talking about the future for local governance.
Yes. So the Wairarapa have created to have a conjoined approach and response to the future for local government working group.
It's just that I see that CBC Carterton Community District have got 2 representatives, which I think is actually quite prudent because there may be times where Garrick may not be able to.
We have to.
Lee and Garrick.
Okay, no, I agree.
I have a question, Lee, are you able to, because I see you put in apologies for both the meetings so far.
And they were extraordinary circumstances.
Okay.
So, yes.
Oh, okay.
Can't buy it.
Mayor Adams, can I ask that a report comes back after each of their meetings?
It will certainly be as a standard agenda item on members' reports.
Yeah.
So we would be expecting. So we've been moved by Colin, seconded by Pam. All those in favour, please say aye.
Aye.
All those against, the motion is carried.
Well done, you two.
We're now moving on to, congratulations, guys.
Yeah, well done. You're going to pay us.
Yes, it's what's there.
We had a receipt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we now go on to public excluded. Do we have a mover to enter into public excluded? And
Oh, just before you go into that, you made a comment about the appointments that were being allocated to, and that we should be reporting that back. Sometimes, like I haven't had a meeting with the appointments that I represent for months on end.
it's fine.
Do I need to just say, hey, look, there's nothing to report?
If there's something to report, then you table it as for the agenda item. That's all. That arose, and it's been corrected with Cobblestones, where we hadn't had a report from Cobblestones for 2 years. And now we're getting them regularly when there's something to report, which is great.
Yes, right.
And Lucy's great.
It's just.
So move going into public excluded, if we finish that discussion. Do we have a mover to enter into public excluded? Do I have to read that verbatim, or can I say as read with regards to the general subject? Okay, so with reference to the subject matter being the new license to occupy of the South Warringah Sports Stadium Annex Reserve. Do we have a mover to enter? Gibby, seconded Alistair. All those in favour, please say aye.
Aye.
All those against, the motion is carried. Thank you. We'll now shut off the live stream and exclude